Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Global Indian TV, and I'm Satish Rai. Those of you who already are aware of the launch of Global Indian TV on Facebook on Monday will notice that it was 26th of May, and it was a historic day because India's 15th Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi was sworn in as Prime Minister in front of millions and millions of TV viewers and in front of 4,000 guests in front of the presidential palace in Delhi, and as well as in front of some very important guests from the SAARC countries, and notable was the presence of the Prime Minister of Pakistan, Janab Nawaz Sharif, as well as the President of Sri Lanka, plus the Prime Minister of Nepal, Bhutan, the Speaker of Bangladesh, and the Prime Minister of Maldives, and lastly but not least, the Prime Minister of Mauritius. That was a master stroke by a very clever politician, PM Modi, who even before he became the Prime Minister, he sent out the invitation to all the SAARC member countries, and all of them accepted the invitation, and there was some speculation that Mr. Sharif will buckle under the pressure of some forces in India, in Pakistan, and will not attend, but he did very boldly, and it appears from all accounts that his presence was very well appreciated in India as well as in Pakistan. So that was a great move by PM Modi, even as he became the Prime Minister, because for the region to grow, for India to grow, for individual country to grow, it is very important. It is believed by the present administration that there should be peace in India. And you may be wondering why it is important for us living in Australia, in the diaspora, in New Zealand, in Canada, in the USA, in the UK, is important to watch what is going on in India. It's precisely because India, with its 1.3 billion people and all the opportunities which will arise once PM Modi begins to execute his plans. He's promised a lot on economic development and anti-corruption, and so many promises is made, and there's no reason to disbelieve that he will not keep his promise. He's already made a great start in selecting a great line of cabinet ministers, starting with his very good friend and supporter, Mr. Rajnath Singh, as the Home Minister. He's got Arun Jaitley, he's got Uma Bharti, he's got Sushma Swaraj, he's got so many very, very able people right around him in the cabinet, so they'll be there supporting him. And from the accounts I receive via television on daily basis, they already have started working. There's Mr. Venkaiah Naidu over there, and there's Prakash Javadekar. Also amongst the cabinet minister, there's a very able Ravi Shankar Prasad, a very great communicator, and then is a TV star. Smriti Irani is there as well. So he's surrounded by very capable people, and we are looking forward to seeing how PM Modi is going to execute his plans to uplift India from where it is. At one stage during Vajpayee days, India was running parallel to China in terms of growth, nearly 9%, slightly below China, but now it has come down to about 4%, and it's been said that 1% GDP growth in India translates into 1 million jobs. So if Modi is able to bring the GDP growth rate to 9% to his former rate, there will be potentially 5 million jobs created within next few years, and that will benefit around 40 to 50 million people. That in itself is something to look forward to. And people out away from India is good news as well, because it's believed, like what he did in Gujarat, he'll open up investment opportunities to people around the world. There will be ease of doing business in India, and that will obviously benefit into the international community, and also is going to benefit, of course, the people of India in terms of job creation as well as wealth creation. So that is something to look forward to. And I'll be talking more about how people of Indian origin, especially in the Fijians, who would like to look towards India now in terms of investment and creating businesses, or even going there to work. And it is happening already. I already know that people are there in India, especially in Mumbai, who are setting up businesses. And the best way to do that is by obtaining PIO card, Person of Indian Origin card, which provides a lot of benefits to PIOs. It's like becoming a citizen of India, but with certain limitations. So I'll talk about that later. For those of you people who want to invest in India, and as I said, I have assisted. First of all, you have to get your connection, establish the connection you have with India, and then you have to apply. So I'll talk more about that as well. And as we go along, I'll be also turning my attention to the elections in Fiji, which is going to be on September 17th. Very exciting, very different from the elections in India, which is a vast country with 800 million registered voters, out of which 500 million voted. In Fiji, we've got about 500,000 registered voters, and there may be 50, 60, 70% votes, so there will be 300,000 potentially voting. So much smaller scale election, but still it will be very, very exciting. And I'll talk more about that as we progress towards the election in September. Also, there will be elections in New South Wales next year. We'll be talking about that. There are already people of Indian origin who have indicated that they're going to contest the elections from various parts of New South Wales. So we'll try to talk to them. And apart from that, we'll be talking about issues here in Liverpool, in Sydney, which affects our community. And if we get a chance, we're going to talk to our counterparts in New Zealand, in Canada, America, UK, and in Fiji, and try to hook you up through Skype or other devices, so that we can have a more global input as well. So for now, thanks for watching the first episode, and I'll come back with another episode very soon. Thank you. It's goodbye from Satish Rai.